YouTube is your favorite guru from TV. Hold on, let me wipe this out a little. You feel me? Cause nigga looking look unpixelated. You feel me or something? You know why I really love trading? It's cause this allows me to make money from my bed. You feel me? Like my desk is over there, but I don't feel like getting up. You feel me? Like I think trading has made me become lazy. But yeah though, let's talk about the trades. We end up making like 2,200 today. Crazy day. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. First off, this morning trade. This was in my server. I was live trading with my students, but anybody could have joined today. So if we go to profits, as you can see, we all end up taking the same trade. Called sales right here, called it down, and they sold out right here. These are my two students. I think Cam had gotten to a trade after this, but we all made some decent bread. I made 1,000 today. Well, this is before I took my other trade. As you can see, we ended up making catching sales right here. We all literally took the same trade. You can see we all sent the screenshot at the same time. Great call out on my part, in my opinion. But it was even better when I was having my students in the call with me and having them just being able to talk. Like you can just I don't even look at them as my students, quote unquote, because of the fact when we hop in the call we be talking like friends, bro. Like we are friends. I said talking like friends. We are friends. So it's like, bro, they just hopped in the call. We all just like we started to made a band, start laughing about it. So yeah, if y'all boys want to join, it's free to join the Discord and talk to us, bro. I don't charge you to join no Discord. If you just want to learn from me personally, that's different. But join the Discord, talking, asking questions, bro. I always answer questions. But yeah, let's get into the first trade, which was sales. It was actually during opening right here, or it was right here, right. We caught these sell off right here. We had an SMT right here, and this is the 15-minute. We had an SMT while tapping into a 15-minute fair value gap, and I ended up catching this. We also had a key level which was 800 over here, and we rejected off of it pretty well. We came to it last time, or just barely tapped it last time, rejected. So not only did we push past it and reject again, so we got a sweep of liquidity, put in an SMT, and we were respecting this 15-minute fair value gap. So we ended up catching this. I think I got in like at 790 and then held all the way down to like 700 or something like that. Or no, like I think I held to 740. Yeah, 740. Something like that. I didn't hold it to the full move to the whole 692, but I should have, and I would have caught more. Now this next trade, I actually put this in my notes. I put this in the server right here because somebody asked if I can explain my entry keys right here, like why I entered off of this trade, and I'm gonna break it down in the actual video for y'all boys. Now I had a level for right here at 692. So 692 was my level. As you can see, it was respected a bunch of times today. That's what you want to look for because I guess you could say I trade support and resistance. I call it level, but it's levels, but you could just look at it as support and resistance. It don't matter. So at this support zone right here, I seen that we chopped at it a bunch of times, and plus this was a previous high. Now, if y'all know my strategy, right? If you have been watching me for a minute, or you've been tapping into my actual like strategy vids, you know what I usually do. I get this fixed range tool. Y'all probably heard me talking about it. Fixed range tool right here. This is what it looked like. It'll be over here on the side. Like if I click it, it's gonna pop up in this fourth row, I think. And what I do with it is I typically just drag it. Say it start right here. Drag it from Asia session, which is this red box, all the way to London session. Now, why do I do this? Because I want to see from the overnight session or the overnight trading session, what happened for me, right? Like what happened? Did we just go down? Did we just sell? Where were we most traded at? Where do we trade at all the time? Yada yada yada. And with this tool, it just helped me like visualize it. So these highs, this high right here and this low, these are very good levels. That's what you want to look for. These are very good levels. As you can see, we respected this high multiple times right here. This is how I got my level. This is what I look for. I'm giving y'all this stuff for free, my nigga. You feel me? So this is what I look for. As you can see, if you would have entered anywhere right here. Oh snap, I did not mean to do that. Delete that anyway. We don't need it. If you would have entered anywhere at this level, you would have caught buys and caught them. You would have ate well today. Anytime it hit this level, anytime it hit this high with a 15-point stop. Well, not even, 15 would have cooked you. A 20-point stop. Really? Yeah, 20-point stop. You could have held this and gave you a 2-to-1, 40 points if you're doing that. You could have had you a crazy RR if you was going to Asia session. So this would have been 150 points right here if you would have held the Asia session. So it just was like some good trades. But going off of that, because there's more, I'm leaking a lot that I should not be leaking right now. So after that, I caught sales right here. I came back home. I wasn't looking for any trades or anything like that. I was talking to my homie and I accidentally clicked the sell button on accident. And for some reason, this account had 2 contracts on. So I ended up losing like $440 to $500, right? And I was like, man, that is insane. So I was like, okay, I got to get this bread back. I wasn't too mad, but I was like, I got to get this bread back. So I ended up waiting. I ended up taking a sell trade like right here. No, it was right here on accident, right? And as you can see, I ended up catching buys right afterwards. So what we can break down with this trade, as we know, this previous level over here has been tapped multiple times, and we have held every time. So what I was looking at with this trade is we climbed up from overnight session, right? If we look at overnight session, we were actually down heavy, like overly heavy during overnight session, like 400 points. And then we ended up climbing that 400 points back up. So this was the breaking structure right here. We ended up breaking structure and pushing up higher. Perfect. That's where we get out. Now we're switching from bearish to from bearish price action to bullish price action, right? So now that I see that this high right here, I knew this high was going to get taken because of the fact that it was, this is a higher high. So we created a higher high right here. When we came back down, we put in equal highs, but price action has been kind of weird because of the government not being the government still being shut down. So then if we go to the 1 minute time frame, we can see we ended up tapping down to here, and then this is where I had my breaking structure right here. I still wouldn't have entered in right here because we still were printing down a little bit lower. I wanted to see this black line because this black line was another previous level of mine, which is around 890 to 900, right? This is where I was looking for, buys. So I wanted to see it break past this line, and we get a change in the state of delivery once we break past it. Anyway, we did that. I was looking for the top of this peak. Actually looking for us to make a higher high, but I was like, I might as well get out right here, especially with how choppy the market is. I could have held for like 6 more points, 7 more points, and I would have got an extra, some extra bread. But yeah, we ended up holding for 80 points right here. Yep, 80 points. And this was a green trade. We got in right at the change in the state of delivery after I figured out my buys, which was bullish. We kept climbing up. I knew we weren't retracing anytime soon right here because of the fact of how we were moving. Buyers were just taking over. Even if we did come back down, as you can see, we're still in my area. So I still could have found another entry right here and could have held up here, anything like that. So, yeah, that was really it, bro. I mean, this is exactly why I love trading. You feel me? Like, this is exactly why I love trading, because I can do it in my bed. I did all of this in my bed or in my car. Like the first trade I took, I was in my car in the Walmart parking lot finna get me something to eat. The second trade, I took it in my bed. So, yeah, bro, I'm telling y'all boys, lock in with the trading stuff. Really lock in with anything. Lock in with God. It'll change your life, bro. God loves y'all boys. Catch y'all another video. Peace out.